finals week and I have no other vlog ideas, so I figured I would just film, I guess, my process through finals week and studying and all this stuff I do in preparation of my test. It's not a lot, but it's a vlog, I suppose, so enjoy. Evan is currently studying for physics. I need to study for econ and geography, but I haven't. My geography test is before my econ test, but my econ test is going to be harder than my geography test, so I don't know which one I should study first for. Also, I look so tired, and it's because I am. So I figure I'll start with my geography because it's sooner, and also I feel like I could cover more ground that way, so I'm going to make my review for it and then kind of review a little bit of that, and I may switch over to econ just to get a little different, you know, just like switch it up a bit, not exhaust myself on one subject. This is all that my geography teacher gave us. It just pretty much is an outline of concepts that we'll need to study, and so it's everything from our second test or everything from before our second test and then everything since our second test, so a lot of material. It's all of these topics. Lovely. I told myself I would start at 2 p.m. so now we are getting started on making that review. I spent an hour struggling making my review sheet. I was falling asleep the entire time, so after an hour I went and took a nap, and now I took a nap for about an hour, and now it is 4:30 and I'm getting back on my grind. Not the most productive to go take a nap in the middle of it, but I kid you not when I say, like, I was like nodding off while making this review sheet, so I just figured it's better to just go take a nap and get back to it. It is 7 o'clock. I'm finally done collecting all my notes for the review. For some reason I read like what I read earlier about what would be on the test. The way I processed it was everything before exam 2, as in like the stuff on exam 2 would not be on the cumulative final, since we just took exam 2 tests like less than a month ago. Well, I was wrong, because it's everything from the semester, and you're gonna listen to me complain for just a second because I'm going to show you all the notes I've collected from like the points that he pointed out, all my notes on those topics, and it's a lot, and I hate cumulative finals because I don't know, just because, and I'm allowed to complain for a second. So yeah, let me show you all my notes that I collected for me to review. I'm heating up some food right now for me to eat, just for a little energy. Obviously, putting those notes down took a lot longer than need be. I get distracted, you know, as people do, so definitely should have taken less time than that, but it didn't. And now I will reap the consequences of that because I have far less time. I guess I'm going to study that stuff now. I don't know. I might do econ, but I really don't want to do econ. I'm really stressed out. I've decided I'm gonna do this random review online that has 245 flashcards. It has 9 study years for my school, but it is for like my teacher and everything, so hopefully, I don't know how long ago it was made, but hopefully it helps. But 245 terms is a lot. Guys, I genuinely can't do this. I am wondering what would just happen if I YOLO'd it and didn't study. I'm actually going to crash out. I have 107 pages of econ notes, 5 of which are formulas. I was going to read through all of them and just review what had been written over the course of the semester, but I don't think I'm reading 107 pages, so I think I'll just do the study guides on the online platform that we have. But I'm actually so overwhelmed and stressed because econ is also a cumulative exam. I don't know if I already said that. Like, my brain is so fried, I can't. I need this semester to end. I actually do. Like, I just don't want to do this anymore. I hate it.
What happened to my support? What happened to my team?
I'm still studying econ. Evan left to go take his physics test, and that's his hardest test of the week, so once that's over, he's pretty much home free. So I'm very jealous, but I'm still studying econ, struggling to sit here and do it. And I'm not in the best light. I have no lights on. It's definitely not the best study environment. I'm about to put on my blue light glasses, and yeah. I wanted to go somewhere and study tomorrow, and we still might in the morning, but my mom and stepdad are coming in to hang out. Evan's family was here this weekend, which is another reason I didn't get a lot of studying done on the weekend. I still have other things going on in the midst of studying, and it just feels like it would be a lot to go somewhere and study tomorrow and then come back and then meet somewhere, and then, I don't know. We'll see how it goes out. It might just be the same setup tomorrow morning. I don't know. I am still studying. It's 11:35 actually. Evan is still not back from his exam, so we're just hanging out, studying, waiting for him, and then probably will head to bed, try to get a good night's rest. Yeah, so that's the update right now. Still working on econ. It's 12 o'clock. Evan's still not back. I'm calling it quits. Gideon is being a hot mess right now, and so it's really hard to focus with him running rampant out there. But yeah, I guess I'll just pick up where I left off in the morning. It's the next day. Evan and I are both in business law, and we have a test for that today, so we're studying and then going to take the test. It is on a lockdown browser with closed notes, so it's just really using knowledge from our brain. The tests are really hard because grammatically they're pretty confusing, and I don't know, I just feel like the grammar is really bad on the test, which makes it even harder, and a lot of people get low grades. So we just need I just need a 57 to pass the class, and Evan probably needs like a 65 maybe. So not even, I need a 57 to get a B. Obviously I'd love an A, but at this point I'm just gonna kind of take the L for a few classes and get a B. Plus my grade point average is so high it won't bring me down too much. I'll still be on the dean's list. I have a 3.8 GPA, so it might mess up just a little bit, but not too much. Correction, Evan needs a 60, you said?
Yeah, 60 for a B.
He's a 60 for a B for him, but he could get a 0 and still get credit for the class because he's a construction management major. I'm a business major, so I need at least a C to get credit for the class, which I'll for sure get. We've been studying for a bit now, and we're about to go take the test. He's gonna take it first, and then I'm going to take it. It's immediate feedback, so we'll see how we do. Evan just finished his test. He got a 72.5, I think, which is really good for this class because, like I said in a previous clip, the exams are so hard, and a lot of people are not even getting a C. So we're pretty happy with that grade, and I'm about to go take mine, and she'll probably curve maybe. This is the first semester she's using like a proctored site, so her grade averages are gonna drop a lot. So we have a feeling she will curve. She's curved on all the other tests. She just hasn't said whether she's gonna curve or not. I love an A in the class because I'm an overachiever, and this is the first semester that I have gotten this many B's, but I've also had hard classes. But I'll be happy with a B nonetheless if I could just keep that. Bless up. Got a 90 on the exam, which very few people did. I'm at an 88.75. I'm so close to an A, so I thought getting the 90 it would push it over, but it didn't.
Life is worth living.
So glad that's out of the way. Now I have econ and geography, and those are really my last two hard tests. Now I'm going to put on some eyebrows and some mascara and get dressed for my mom's birthday lunch. Her birthday's our birthday dinner. Her birthday's actually like next week, but I'll be out of town, so we're having it now while I can have it with them. Dinner at Texas Roadhouse was great. I forgot to bring my camera, so all those clips were from my iPhone. My outfit is just this black sweater with some green jeans from Reformation, and then I was wearing my black hike, not Nikes, Converse. We opened some Christmas presents since we won't be here for Christmas, and got some really fun stuff. My test is at 12:30 tomorrow. I ended up just going to sleep last night, but it's 8:30 and I'm about to start reading all my notes, all 47 pages of my notes. So yeah, I'll check in a bit. It's about 2 hours later. I have read all 47 pages of notes, eaten breakfast, whatever. I'm about to get dressed. That was a lot of information to intake. I'm not sure how much of it I actually collected, but hopefully it sticks. Hopefully I'm reading the test and I'm like, oh, I just read this. No math will be nice. But it's all about remembering what I just read and what I've taken notes on the past 4 months. I ended up sloppily doing my eyebrows because I just was so bald, but got my bag, got everything I need, and we are headed out to take this test. It's 11:30, so I should have plenty of time to get there, get set up, get settled, all that. I'm back home from the test. It felt like it went really well. Our previous 2 tests were 50 questions. We had 80 minutes to take them. And the very first one, I left and met up with Evan and was like, I want to go home. I feel like crying. That did not feel good. Yada, yada, yada. And I ended up making a 92, and with the curve, I made a 100. Second test, I felt a little better than the first, but still felt pretty bad. I ended up making an 81 or an 82. I don't know why I just stuttered. An 82. And then there was no curve on that one. But I actually feel better on this one than I have any of the others. So I'm hoping it's not false confidence. I'm hoping that I actually did good. It was 75 questions compared to 50, and it lasted for 2 hours, but I only took about 40 minutes. The other ones I took about 30 minutes on those, so not much difference in time. They're conceptual questions, so it's either you know it or you don't, and then you move on. So yeah, I don't know when we'll get our grades back, but I am happy with how that went. I don't feel bad, so I'm hoping my grade reflects how I feel.
Life is worth living.
I'm about to go take my art exam. I'm not worried at all about that one. I haven't studied, but I've stayed up to date on my work, and all the quizzes and tests so far have been really easy. So hoping for a 100 on that one, and it should take no longer than an hour, and then I have to study for econ, and we might go somewhere and study. I haven't brought it up to Evan, so we'll see what he says, but it is pretty chilly outside, and we don't really know many good study spots around here, so we'll see what happens. I'm not sure where we're going. He was finishing up something, and I was just taking a break, so it's an hour later, 4:05. We're going to run over to this place called Perkins Row, see if there's any outdoor seating or just somewhere nice to sit over there and study. If it doesn't work out, we'll come back and I'll just have to study in the room. We decided to come sit outside La Madeleine. It is a little chilly, so we'll probably leave somewhat soon. It's 8:35, my test is at 9:30. I thought it was at 10, but I was mistaken. I have all my stuff, I'm about to leave. I'm really stressed out. I'm wearing the same sweatshirt as yesterday because I didn't realize how warm it kept me. Let's go take this test, I guess. Done with the semester, thank the Lord. I don't think I got higher than a 90 on that test because you had to miss only 5 to get a 90, but I do think I passed it, like 100% passed it, and definitely knew more than I didn't know. The previous 3 tests had been more math based, like heavy math in it, and this one was more concept based. And I did do my concepts, it's just like I focused more on math, so I did feel underprepared in that sense. But it's fine, I'm done. I'm free. I'm good for a few weeks until I have to go back for spring semester. It just keeps getting harder throughout the semester, and I suck at econ. It's one of my least favorite subjects. I'm gonna go shower, get cleaned up, put on a little bit of makeup, and then we're gonna go to the mall. it's been quite a few hours. We're just hanging out around the house, and now we are leaving to go to the mall to just try some clothes on for fun. And we might go to the zoo after, we're not sure. Just whatever time we get done at the mall, then we'll decide what we're gonna do. Well, the mall was a bust. I didn't find anything. We went in a few stores. I didn't really see much that I wanted to try on. I tried on a few things in PacSun. I did like a pair of shorts, but I just couldn't justify the price on them. Like they were just athletic shorts and they were just way too expensive, so I could not justify that price. We were going to go to the zoo, but it's just too cold, so I think we're just gonna head back to the apartment and hang out. Just probably a chill day. I have forgotten to record, but that's okay because I've done nothing all day. Evan went and took a couple tests. I did want to pack because we'll be driving back to Texas soon, but I didn't end up doing that. I ended up just hanging out all day, which was a need be. Like, finally done, no stress. It's been the first day for the past however long that I've just been able to hang out without anything looming over my head pretty much. So that was nice. And then we're about to go eat at Atomic Burger. I haven't been there in a while. That's it. That'll be the day's plan. It's kind of like an end of the semester hurrah for us. We don't eat out too often anymore because we just don't have the money, and we do try to watch what we eat. So super excited for this. This is one of my favorite places. I feel like nobody ever comes here, but it is a little pricier. I spent almost $20 on a burger, fries, and a drink. And I added bacon to my burger, so that adds a couple dollars, but still, like, that's a bit, but it's delicious, and I haven't had it in over a year, so I'm really excited. Atomic burger sauce. It is so good. Just got done, no regrets, but I am stuffed and my diet totally out the window. We also stole 4 Atomic burger sauces because I love their Atomic burger sauce. We are cleaning and packing, and Evan just made some bread, so we're currently eating that. But yeah, we're gonna leave tomorrow morning, hopefully, to head back to Texas. My econ grade is still not out yet. We're all packed and headed out. It's gonna be about a 4.5–5 hour drive, and yeah, my econ grade is still not out. So I'm just trying to stall posting this video until it comes out, but it might not be out until later in the week, so we'll see what happens. It is Tuesday at 11 a.m. Final grades went in at 9 a.m. I have been holding off posting this video until I got all my grades in. I did pass my econ within 90, leaving within 90 in the course. So that was pretty exciting. So I just figured as my sign-off, I would list my finals grades and then my final grades in the class. These are the grades I got on my finals. In business law, I got a 95. In art, I got a 100. In marketing, I got a 104, so 4 points of extra credit. In sociology, I got a 92. In econ, I got a 90. And then in geography, I got a 100. And for my grades in the classes, I got a 99 in art, a 90 in BLAW, a 90 in econ, a 95 in geography, a 97 in marketing, and a 100 in sociology. And yeah, that's my final grades. That's how my finals week went. And I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video.